And he thought I was playing with him. He was like, oh, like, I can't sleep with the light on. And I was like, I don't care how you sleep. This is not where you're sleeping tonight. Like, hi guys. So today I got the college crew neck on because this is just one of those stories, like, you know, I never been to college. I already told y'all that. I never went, okay? Not to a university or anything. But I feel like this is one of those stories that, like, you know, you get back from like a crazy spring break, crazy whatever break, and you're just sitting with your roommate or your girls or whatever, and you just sit down and tell this story as it just happened type of deal. Because let me tell y'all, it was a joke. So this is a very lighthearted, kind of like whatever kind of story, because in recent events, as you can see, friendships on YouTube are just crumbling and just going crazy. Like, if I see another video like my truth or the truth or somebody's name and like all this stuff, I'm just like, oh my God. Because that is one thing that I will say. I've had falling out with people. Yes, I have. But thank God they are not like this. Like, I will say there have been some foul things that some people have done to me, but never to the extent of like that Gabby Hanna Jesse Smiles thing. Like, never. Would never. First of all, because I choose violence. Like, let me not say that, because I know somebody's gonna be like, oh my God. But it's like, it's not my first resort, but it's definitely not my last either. So like, they knew not to do some craziness like that to me, and I just wouldn't allow something like that to happen to me. As far as like the friendship goes, I'm not about the trauma, but like, just, it's so crazy to me that like, I'm telling you, I've gone through some things with some friends, but it's like, to just be so crazy, to be so just after a friendship breakup is insane to me. And I say that to say this, because this story time is a journey that me and Paris went on. Well, a journey I went on because of Paris, okay? And that's why I brought it up, because if y'all watch my other story times, y'all know me and Paris, we ain't cool, okay? To say the least. With that being said, it brought up like old memories, because like, y'all know friendship breakups hurt the worst. Like, I'm telling you, I think the Paris breakup between us really hurt more than any like relationship I've ever been in, or any like talking that I've ever been with somebody, because it's just like, y'all really do share some really crazy times and some good times and like just memories. And this brought up because, of course, Snapchat, and I'm gonna put these Snapchats in here because I don't care, but it's just like, it brings up so much memories, and I kind of almost forgot about this trip, and seeing it just brought up I remember this trip like it was yesterday after going through the Snapchats, and you're gonna see why. So after all that long awaited video, let's go ahead and get into it, because this is like annoying, okay? There's no other words for it. So let's throw it back to back in the day. Me and Paris, we were just chilling one day, because I'm telling you, me and her, we used to hang out every single day. We used to go out to eat every single day. We used to do all kinds of stuff. So we were just chilling one day, and Paris is the type of girl, she's extremely spontaneous. She just kind of does whatever. She be on Tinder, she be on Bumble. Like, she's a very outgoing, spontaneous, just like whatever kind of person. So she was constantly on like dating apps, constantly talking to people on Instagram, things like that. She didn't really care. She was down for whatever. So when me and her went out one night, and she was telling me that she had heard about this guy, or she had met this guy or whatever in Tampa. And I was just like, oh, okay, like, cool, whatever. It wasn't anything out of the ordinary. She'd been talking to people from all over the United States, so I didn't really think anything of it. So fast forward a couple days, she was like, he wants to meet me, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to come? And I was just like, why not? Like, I'm not doing anything. I was, you know, single at the time. I was going through all that craziness with Armando, and I just, you know, I was just like, yeah, let's go to the beach. Like, why not? It's Tampa, it's nice, it's cute, let's do it. So we already like orchestrated this whole trip between us two. We were getting a hotel, we were gonna drive down there. Like, we had kind of fixed up this whole trip to go down there. Mind you, the trip was mostly like a girls trip. It was just gonna be like me and her, because she would go to like Florida. She would go, I don't even know the exact places, but she would just drive to the beach sometimes. Like, I would, mind you, we lived in Tennessee, so sometimes she would just like be on Snapchat and it would be waves, and I'm like, girl, where are you? She's like, oh, I had to just clear my head. Like, that's the kind of person she was. She did not care. Safety was not her concern. She would just be on go at any time. So we planned this whole trip, and she was just telling me the different places that she wants to go, blah, blah, blah. So we had planned it to be kind of like a girls trip, as far as like just a getaway weekend type of deal, where we just go, we like go to the beach, we go shopping, things like that. We come back really quickly. It's not that big of a deal. And while we're down there, she's going to meet this dude. This dude, I don't even remember his name, but I'm gonna call him Trevor because he had me so messed up. So, all right. We drive. We made, I think it was like a 10-hour drive to Tampa, and we made it into like a 15-hour drive. It was just a joke. We were going the wrong way at the beginning. Like, we were literally going the opposite way. We had to stop for gas, and then again, instead of going, like, let's say we had to go like northbound or southbound, we went northbound. So we made a 10-hour trip into a 15-hour trip, but nonetheless, we got there. We had everything set up real nice. Like, we were kind of staying on a resort, but it was kind of like a cheap resort. Like, it wasn't a resort, it was a hotel on the beach, a janky hotel on the beach, but it was like cute, whatever. So fine, like friends do, okay? We split everything 50-50. Paid for the gas 50-50, paid for the hotel 50-50. Like, everything was split down the middle. Food, everything was split down the middle. And remember when I tell you this, okay? So boom, we get there at like 3 in the morning. I go to sleep, cool. We wake up, we go get breakfast, we go to the grocery store. We were just kind of going around, and she was like, oh, Trevor wants to come over, so we can probably like chill at the beach or whatever. And I was like, that's fine, because I'm really tired. I'm just gonna sleep. Like, if you need the room or something, just let me know and I'll leave. But like, if you don't mind, like if y'all want to spend time at the beach, that'd be great, so I can go to sleep. She's like, yeah, no problem. Like, it's cool. We'll probably just go to the beach, get some drinks, get some food. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I am fast asleep, okay? I knew he was coming, but I thought it was gonna be more of like a come in the room, grab your stuff real fast and like go. Like, I thought it was just gonna be a cute little real fast interaction. So I'm fast asleep, and I wake up to this man who throws himself on my bed. Mind you, I'm laying, sleeping in the bed, okay? So I just wake up to something like smashing my legs. So I wake up scared, and I'm just like, and he was like, oh, haha, I didn't think anybody was over here. So I just woke up, and like, obviously you're waking up, you're disoriented, and I'm just like, huh? And he was like, oh, sorry. He's like trying to laugh it off, and I'm just like, I don't know you, first of all. I have no idea who you are. I have no idea what you got going on, sir. But your first instinct when you get into somebody's hotel room, where clearly you see that I'm sleeping, like, it wasn't a huge bed, first of all. Second of all, why would you just throw yourself on somebody's bed? Whatever, fine. Okay. So that was my first interaction with Trevor. That was my first impression of Trevor. And I was just like, oh no, sir, like, no. So whatever, they go, they do their thing, they went to the beach, they did all that, whatever. So I had woken up already. I was just, just chilling in the hotel room. And so Paris texts me and she's like, hey, Trevor wants to like come up to the room and because he wants to take us out, blah, blah, blah. So I was just like, okay, cool. So they come back to the room. He apologizes to me. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I was just joking. Like, it may have not, like, I didn't mean to hurt you or anything. And I'm like, boy, my legs are not hurt. I'm just pissed that you would just throw yourself on my bed. Like, I don't know you. Why is that your first reaction? Whatever. So I was just like, okay, mind you, I'm being a wingman at this point. Well, that's the whole purpose of the trip. I was just being a wingman. So I didn't really care. I was just like, it's cool, like, whatever. And honestly, even though I said I resort to violence, I'm actually very friendly in person. Like, I'm actually very friendly in general. Unless you give me a reason to pop off at you or treat you a type of way, then, I'm pretty chilled. Like, I'm pretty okay? So he was like, oh, we're gonna go to this dinner spot. Mind you, he is saying that he was born and raised in this city. It was like a sub-city, I guess, in like Tampa. He was born and raised here, and he wants to take us to this really nice restaurant. And he knows the owner, and he knows everybody, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, he's talking this big game that he knows the owner, he knows the manager, that like his parents always come up to this place, da-da-da-da. Cool, right? Okay, like, I don't really care. You are not here to impress me. We could have went to McDonald's for all I care. You're not mine, so I don't, So whatever, we get ready and we're just chilling. Mind you, he's still in our hotel room. He's just chilling or whatever. And so we're getting ready and then we're gonna head over to this crazy restaurant that this boy says that he has all the connections to. Okay, cool. So we go to this restaurant. Mind you, like, I wish y'all understood how bad this man was talking this place up. He was like, oh my God, the fish, like, they catch the fish, like, it's right on the pier, and they catch the fish right daily, and everything on the menu is like for the day. Like, it's not like a set menu. It changes every single day to keep everything fresh, and it's just a fresh seafood restaurant. And me, I am a seafood connoisseur. Like, any type of seafood, I don't care. If it's from the sea, I'm gonna eat it. Like, I love seafood, okay? So I'm hyped because I'm like, okay, like, boom, I'm gonna get some fresh oysters, like, I'm gonna get some fresh clams, scallops, crab legs. Like, I'm so hyped. Like, he was talking this big and I'm like, I'm just being somebody's third wheel tonight, but if it means that I can get some really good seafood, then boom, like, let's do it. Mind you, my parents and my family, our family vacations and stuff would always be in Destin, Florida, and Destin got some great food, like great fresh seafood, that kind of stuff that I like. They have like bomb seafood. So in my head, the way he's talking, I'm like, okay, like, I'm so excited. I'm not even gonna, like, this had to have been like a seafood Chili's. Like, I was nervous at what we were wearing because it was very casual. And so when we pulled up to the spot, like, yeah, it was on the beach, but it was not giving what he said it was gonna give. And I was just like, okay. Even me and Paris looked at each other because we were like, because mind you, Paris has been on some dates. Like, that girl has been on dates with like surgeons and stuff, so like, she's seen the sights. And I mean, I haven't been on those kind of dates, but like, I've been places, and I was just like, this is not what I thought was gonna happen. So we're both looking at each other like, this is the place. Like, okay. Mind you, at the time I was under 21, so I had been like 18 or 19, one of the two. And he's like, okay, like, I'm gonna go ahead, like, I'm gonna get you guys like the signature drink. Like, I'll get you guys a signature drink. Bro, why did he order 3 Long Island iced teas? It's supposed to be some signature drink and you're ordering 3 Long Island iced teas. Mind you, I didn't ask for it. I just, like, I was chilling. Like, I'm not like trying to. I'm fine with Coke, like, okay, especially like with seafood. Like, who wants to drink alcohol with seafood? So I didn't ask for it, but he said that he was gonna go and get the 3 signature drinks. So we're outside on like the patio area because it was like outdoor dining by the beach. It was a very nice scenery, but you could put a Chili's in the middle of the beach. It still looks nice, you know? So he goes into the bar area. So we're outside, and then me and Paris are looking at each other, and she's like, girl, I'm sorry. Like, she's like, he catfished me. She's basically telling me like he catfished her, and that's not the pictures, like the way he described himself and like the way he looked at his pictures is not how he's in person. And she was just telling me that he was like low-key annoying. And I was just like, I can see that. Like, I can definitely get that. So at this point in time, it is no longer like a date. It's more like me and Paris are just doing our own thing. So that, like, it was a really pretty scenery. So me and Paris just started taking pictures of each other. Like, I'm taking pictures of her for her to post. She's taking pictures of me. And so that's what we were doing. So he comes back with 3 Long Island iced teas, and he puts it down on the table. Mind you, I did not ask for it, so I kind of like kept it to him because I didn't ask for it. So, and like, boy, I don't know you. Like, why am I gonna drink your drink that you went to a bar to go get? Like, who knows what you put in it? So he comes back, and so then the waiter actually comes, and he was like, oh, I see you guys got some drinks. Do you mind showing me your ID? And I was like, that's not mine. And so they checked like Paris and his ID, because Paris was older than me, so she was 21. And he was like, okay. And then the waiter was like, oh, because I didn't even say that. I told this man that I wasn't 21. I was like, if they card me or something, like, I'm not going to get in trouble. Like, I'm not 21. And he's like, no. Like, they know me. Like, they know me. And so I just thought it was funny that you're talking about how they know you. And that's how, like, I'm good. They're not going to card me or anything because they know you. And this man, that was the first thing that came out of his mouth when he came to our table. Sir, what? Like, why are you lying for no reason? That's what I want to know. Like, I'm just not feeling it. So then when like him and Paris, like when he came back to the table, him and Paris started talking and stuff, and I was just kind of doing my own thing. I was looking at the menu, and I was very, very disappointed because there was no fresh seafood. Y'all, this was a paper menu, and I don't even want to sound like bougie, but like, he was talking about this place like it was like Ruth's Chris on the beach. I'm looking at the menu, and it's not that, okay? So I was just looking at it. There was no fresh seafood. The only thing that was on this was fish. Like, I think it was like salmon or tilapia that I got. I'm gonna put in the picture. I'm gonna show you this amazing restaurant, okay? So I got that or whatever. So we're talking, and it's like it's mainly like Paris and Trevor talking, and I'm just sitting there on my phone chilling, not paying attention to the thing until this man decides that he was going to bring up politics. So I was just like, I'm not about to sit here and speak on politics, Mind you, Paris was extremely liberal, like leftist to the fullest. So I was really confused as to like, you're talking to a whole liberal. I am a whole colored person, and you are going to sit here and talk about your political whatever. We're just sitting there, and he begins to speak on the politics, and I was just like, this has nothing to do with me. I'm not the one dating him, like whatever. He's not talking to me, like I'm not talking to him, he's not talking to me. And so Paris was basically, she was engaging in the conversation. She was basically saying how like people need to stop putting Confederate flags on their trucks and yada yada yada. And then a group of Black people walked past us, and he said that I can respect those kind of people. Like, I can respect them because there's a difference between the N-word that ends with an A and an N-word that ends with an E-R. I was like, what did you just say? And he was like, no. I don't have anything wrong with like Black people, but I just think that there is a difference between, like, you can tell, like, those guys over there, like, they're cool. Like, they're the homies. Like, they are the N-word with an A. And But you know, like the people that are just so problematic and they're this, that, and the third, those are the N words with an ER. And I'm just like, sir, what? And so me and Paris pretty much started berating this man because it's like, sir, what is your problem? Like, are you you're really gonna say that right now? Like, you. So we just started going off on him like all at one time, and he was just like, okay, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, like, I didn't mean it that way, like, I didn't think that you guys were gonna take it this way, like, I didn't mean it in a sense of disrespect, blah blah blah. Like, how do you say something that crazy and you don't say that as like a form of disrespect? Like, you're out of your mind. So mind you, me and Paris, we are going in on this boy, like going crazy on him. And she was just basically like, she was like, I don't even understand like why you would say something like that, or like why you even think that's okay, but like I don't even want to be like around someone like you who like thinks stuff like that is okay. So I was like, yeah, I had already went off on him, so that was my duty. Like, I did what I had to do. This is not my man. This is not somebody that I would ever associate myself with. Like, ew. And so that was that first instance. So we pretty much packed up our stuff. Like, the food was subpar. We got our stuff and we were going back to the hotel. Mind you, we drove with this man, so we had to go back with this man. My God, the story doesn't stop there. So he's like so apologetic and so quiet, and he was just like, oh my God, like, I'm sorry if I said something and da da da. Like, he's just saying all this stuff, and I just, at that point, like, I just ignored him for the rest of the night. Like I said, you're not my man, you're not anybody to me, like, I don't care. Ew. So we get back to the hotel, okay, and so this dude comes back to the room with us. I don't know why, but he comes back in the room with us. And so then I was in the bathroom, and then Paris comes into the bathroom, and she was just like, I don't understand, like, what's going on with this dude, like, whatever. And then I was just like, yeah, that's you, girl. Like, I ain't got nothing else to say to that man. That's him. And so she was like, yeah, I'm over it. And so I was in the bathroom. I was taking my makeup off. I was taking everything because I was getting ready to go to sleep. Like, it was already late. I was ready to go to sleep. So I'm changing and I'm in the bathroom, and I'm still hearing this man out there. Like, I'm still hearing his voice. And I'm just like, why is he still here? Like, what? Like, why are you still lingering around, sir? Like, we already went off on you. We went crazy on you. What are you doing? So I was just like, I'm not even gonna sit here and do this, because there's a lot of times where I'm like, I don't even want to show myself. Like, I already like went off on you earlier. I'm not going to do anything more. And also, I don't want to put Paris in this like weird, uncomfortable situation. And again, like, you're a man, we're two girls, like, whatever, right? So I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'm going and laying in my bed, and Paris was going to take a shower. So like, I already took a shower. I took my makeup off. I changed. I got ready for bed. So she goes in the bathroom, and I hear the shower turn on. So I was like, okay, like, she's getting ready for bed too. Sir, why are you still here? Like, what are you doing? Like, so he's like lingering around the room. Like, he's sitting down on one of the chairs, and he's just like walking around almost. Like, it was really weird. So then, mind you, she's in the shower, and I'm just out here with this dude, and he proceeds to take his clothes off. Like, not like that, but like, he takes his shirt off, and he takes his like pants off, and he gets in her bed. And I'm just like looking at him, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, so I didn't say anything, because like I said, it's kind of a weird situation, as well as like, I don't know you, so whatever. So he goes to lay in her bed, and I'm like, okay, she can deal with this dude when she gets out. Like, this is not my part to deal with. So as I'm laying in my bed, that I paid for, in the room that I paid for, by the way, this man is going to start playing the loudest videos ever. Like, they were like shark videos, and like, I'm gonna put it in. I'm going to put it in, y'all. Like, so he starts playing those, and I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Like, first of all, why are you still here? Second of all, you see that, like, I'm chilling here in the room that I paid for, and you're really gonna be that loud. There's like an unspoken rule in my household. I don't know if it's like anybody else's rule, but in my house, when somebody's listening to something, or like if my mom is watching TV in the living room, I'm not going to start blasting TikToks because that's rude. Or if my sister is listening to music, I'm not going to put on some more music. Like, I don't know if that's everybody, but that's like a thing we do here because it's rude. So like, I'm watching my videos at a very low volume, which I shouldn't even be, because I could be blasting this because this is my hotel room, but you're gonna sit here and play these crazy videos. And he was like laughing really loud. Trust me, the videos were not funny. He was laughing so loud. And so I'm just like, by the way, I have the lamp on, okay? I have the lamp on. And this man is going to turn over and turn the lamp off. I've said it in a previous video. I have anger issues, okay? I have anger issues bad. I get irrationally mad at certain things and I lash out. When I tell you, that set me off. Not only did you do that stupid thing where you jumped on top of me while I was sleeping when I didn't even know you. That's one. Number two, the restaurant, really, that just didn't sit well with me either. Number three, the racist comment that you made like an idiot. Number four, why are you here? Like, you're just lingering. Number five, you're listening to these loud videos that aren't funny, and yet you're still here, and you have the nerve to turn off my lamp at a hotel room that I paid for. I went off, okay? I went crazy on this boy. Like, I was just like, are you joking? And he thought I was playing with him. He was like, oh, like, I can't sleep with the light on. And I was like, I don't care how you sleep. This is not where you're sleeping tonight. Like, what? I do not care whether or not you can't sleep with the lights on or you have to sleep with everything on. What are you talking about? And so I just went off on him. I was like, this is not your hotel room. You are not welcomed here. And I don't even understand, sir, why you are still here. I was going crazy because I got so mad. And so then I got up and I'm like, yeah, you need to go. Like, what are you doing? Like, no. And so then cause parents were still in the bathroom, and I'm like, girl, you need to get your man, because this is what we're not gonna do. And so he comes out. Okay, so boom. He was laying on her bed. I was laying in mine. He turns the lamp on. I get up because I'm irritated. I'm going off on this man. So I get up and I go to the bathroom because Paris was in the bathroom. So I knock on the door. So Paris comes out. We are standing next to each other, and this man is like sitting up on the bed, and he's basically like, I don't know what's wrong with your friend. Like, everything was cool. She got mad because I told her I can't sleep with the lamp on. And I was like, girl, you need to get your man. You need to get him out of here, because this is not like... And then as I'm saying this, right, I look over to the thermostat that was previously on 72. And it was at 68. I know. I don't do that. If it was up to me, okay, my thermostat would be on 75 all year round. Okay, I don't like being cold at all. So when I saw the thermostat was at 68, when I tell you, like, smoke started coming out of my ears, my eyes turned red. And I was like, I asked Paris, I was like, did you change the thermostat? And she was like, no. So when she said no, I was like, I know, this man did not come into my hotel room that he did not pay for to turn my lamp on and to turn my thermostat to 68. When I tell you, because by the way, me and Paris agreed that it was staying on 72 because she was just like me. Like, we don't like the cold. So I turned around and I was like, you changed the thermostat? And he's like, yeah, it was so hot in here. I went ballistic. I went crazy. I'm like, yeah, because you need to go. Like, I'm not playing with you anymore. You're not welcome here. I don't know why you're still here. Like, you need to get up and you need to go grab your clothes. I was grabbing his clothes and I threw it at him. I was like, you need to get out. It was like as if I like caught him cheating or something. I was like, you need to get out of here because I don't even know why you're in the bed right now. Like, this is ridiculous. You are out of your mind to think that you're going to sit here in my hotel room that you did not pay for. Like, and so then Paris was like, okay, Samantha, like, calm down. I was like, oh no, calm is nothing. Calm was when we were at the restaurant and I was telling you off because all that racist stuff that you were talking about, like, that was calm back at the restaurant and I was still going off on him. So no, I'm not. I was like, at the restaurant, I was already at 10. At the lamp thing, it was like a 15. After the thermostat, done. I was at like 35. I was livid. I was going crazy. And so he was like, oh my God, like, calm down. Like, you need to relax. Like, it's not that serious. Like, yeah, I guess it's your hotel room, but like, I'm a guest. Like, I'm staying with her. And I was like, Paris, is he staying with you? Is he gonna stay with you tonight? Is this what we're doing? Because I'm not doing it. Like, I was going crazy. Like, those are one of the things where it's like, sometimes I understand why Paris could say some bad things about me, but like, you put me in that situation. Like, whatever, I don't care. Like, no, I don't care. So I went crazy on him. And I was basically telling her, like, she needs to kick him out because I'm not about to sit here and do this with him. And so she goes to the bathroom. She was like, girl, like, I didn't tell him to stay the night. I didn't think he was going to stay the night. Like, that's not. And she was like, after the whole restaurant situation, like, he was not even supposed to still be here. So I don't know what his issue is. And I was like, Paris, you need to tell him to leave because I'm going to catch a case with this boy in this room. I was like, I'm going to call the police on you if you don't get out of the room. Like, I don't care. Like, da-da-da-da. Do y'all know that this boy wanted to play asleep? I was like, oh, you want to play asleep? That's fine. I turned the thermostat as high as it could go. It was like on 85. I turned every single light on in the room. I started blasting the TV. I started going on the microwave. Like, the microwave was going off. I set that microwave to like an hour just so it would make noise. I was like, you want to pretend to be asleep? Boy, wake up. Wake up because you need to go. That's it. You need to go. Like, I went so insane. So anyway, he ended up leaving. And then the next day we ended up leaving. That was like our last day there. And basically Paris thought it was so funny. Like, she was just like, oh my God, you went crazy on him. Like, da-da-da-da. She was like, I was just getting scared because he might have like done something crazy. And I'm just like, yeah, at that point, like, I literally did not care. Like, once the thermostat was changed, like, I could have taken on like 6 bodybuilders. That's how upset I was. Like, who wants a problem? Like, who wants it? Because I was ready to give it to anybody. So yeah, that was the horrendous wingman experience that I had. And that's what I'm saying. Like, choose your friends wisely. choose your friends wisely, because even though like me and Paris had our good times and we did our thing, but like it's the same thing with Tori. Like we had our good times and we did, you know, all kinds of stuff, but at the same time it's like they would put me in the weirdest positions and then get mad at me when I would react. I don't know. Anyway, this is gonna be great for all the people that say I just be popping off on people and that whatever, like I don't care. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.